wiped out on one.
No more douchebags on wheels. Yay!
Yeah. They're not hoverboards.
They're
okay?
not. Yeah.
That's something that pisses
so
me
annoying.
off. And calling it like, well, I might as well call my Ford C-Max a flying car. It's not. You've done it?
Bart, my boyfriend has one. And we
and
go
you just
around
called him a douchebag.
He's my favorite douchebag.
Right, like a douchebag you just use over and over again without throwing it away.
What I was going to say is the funny thing is he'll go beyond them and then I don't have one. And so he'll be like holding my neck as he rolls around. And people are like, why doesn't she have one? Like, how dare you? You're not a gentleman. Like, I'll be walking and he'll be on it.
Grace, you fell off of one?
Yeah, so I work at a restaurant and I like to become very, like, friendly with some of the regulars, and there's this one guy that comes in and he's a regular and he's a comedian, so I've seen him around at a bunch of different places, and he came in one day with a hoverboard, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, I should try it out. And he had like a big table of people that he was meeting with, and he's like, oh yeah, this is Grace, like, I see her here all the time, like, Grace, you should try out the hoverboard. I didn't know. I thought it'd be I see every asshole on hoverboards. I was like, how hard can it be? Like, I have a good sense of balance. And so I was like, sure, like, I'll just go get your drinks. Like, I had the drinks.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, and I'll just like scoot on over on the hoverboard. So I like hopped on it with the drink, so thinking that it would like take me forward.
No. Are you kidding?
And I literally just wiped the fuck out. And they, you know, honestly, I have not seen them back since. I think they just felt so terrible.
I don't understand why people ride them because they look really slow. Can you go faster?
They're pretty fast.
Walking is like 4 miles an hour.
Yeah, so it's faster than walking.
Yes.
Yeah, and you jam. And I saw a guy
jamming.
And you look really cool. Come on.
it was because your head is like just.
And it's a conversation starter. You know, everyone's like looking at you like, check that out, man. Look at that. Yeah. It's like the adult present. It's like an adult toy.
Yeah.
Like every dude, it brings them back to their childhood.
How much do they cost? What's the price range?
They can go from $169, which will explode,
to $1,000
to like
$1,200
to $1,200. And the reason, and it's just because the manufacturers are buying cheap batteries.
Yeah, they're selling. There's a lot of copycats, and I think that's what's happening. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just blew up or something happened.
Would you guys want to own one though? Now that you know that they could catch on fire, I
want to take that chance.
Oh, definitely. I need redemption. I need to prove that I can do it because now there's a group of people and an entire restaurant and my manager that think that I just can't do shit. So I need to get one and master it and become like a skateboarder for hoverboards.
It's a whole new talent.
Yeah.
Sam, would you want one?
I would definitely want to ride one and try it out because I want to see how fast they can go.
Wear a helmet.
Okay, I'll wear a helmet.
And a fire retardant suit.
Fast. Yes, but I wouldn't want to own one because I immediately thought about my animals. What happens if like I had it in the house and somehow it blew up and then the animals and then
not
it's my
all of them
fault.
blow up, but
it's not worth it for me.
But enough of that, like you can no longer take these on planes.
I know.
Like that's not allowed.
Bart has been taking them on a plane in the airport, but he's
he
rolled over my foot before. That's what I think is more annoying.
If a plane goes down because of your boyfriend in his fucking hoverboard.
Yeah, right.
So how do you spot a liar? We may have the answer. A new study from the University of Michigan attempted to provide that answer. What they did is they studied 118 video clips to establish the language and gestures used by people who they found out were dishonest. And what they found was those that were lying had animated hand movements. They did not break eye contact. If you have a scowl, and if you nod your head a lot. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
I guess I'm always lying.
Yeah. Jews and Italians are liars?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Someone should inform politicians because they look right in the camera and they always do that.
And it's all,
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
so we need more politicians to look down, mumble, and just keep their hands to themselves. Like, I promise that I'm going to do the
But
best
I guess the
thing
shy
I can
people are
do.
the more sincere ones. It's like they don't feel the need to be overt about their body language. I had an ex-boyfriend that was always looking, and he does that with other people, not just me, just like staring you in the eye, and it was scary.
Trust in me.
Was he a liar?
He was trying to be someone he wasn't in a way. He had his own insecurities. So.
Yes, that's the thing. Because a lot of this overlaps. Because I think the reason that liars are more likely to shut up. The reason that
a lot of this.
The reason that liars are more likely to to do this stuff now is because word got out in the past.
Word got out.
Just like everyone says, like, look me in the eye and tell me you didn't break the lamp. And so, all right, liars they don't want you to know they broke the lamp, so they will look you in the eye.
Yeah.
And that's what they've decided to do. That said, on the other end of the spectrum is people growing up and someone tells them, if you want to respect someone and you want them to take you seriously, make eye contact, which is now all I can think of doing right now. And I think it distracts everybody.
I think it's important. When I met Russell Brand once, he was so about staring you in the eye.
He's intense.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
intense.
That's like an intense persona. I've met people with that intensity, and they're drawn, and you're drawn.
And then
into them,
I
but
feel
it's
like I
awkward.
can't move. I was like,
It's awkward.
and then you feel like you're like the dumb one if you look like away.
Yeah.
You're like, do I have issues? I have issues, right?
There's something
Yeah.
weird about someone who you can tell as they're talking to you, they're just thinking, I'm going to look this person in the eye. How to win friends and influence people. Shira, then they say your
So
name.
it's not
Yeah.
authentic. In the end, I think lying is more, it's about authenticity.
Well, I think that
Yes.
part of this also has to do with a liar. A good liar is trying to convince you and themselves of the lie that they are telling. So I think to be as clear as possible, they're like, Brett, I was not at the strip club with you yesterday. And you have to, and instead of being like, I wasn't at the strip club, it's like, we need to be clear that this is that the lie that I am telling is the truth that you will know. Almost like a Jedi mind trick, like, I was not at the strip club with you yesterday.
And Jedis, when
are
they
we
try to
magic?
convince people, they do the hand wave.
yeah.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Maybe liars are Jedis.
Yes.
Which is really impressive, and I'm not mad anymore.
There's
I'm a
an
Jedi.
amazing woman that we work with on Dr. Drew. She's a former, she used to work with the CIA, and her job with the CIA was interrogating people.
Oh, God.
So my husband and I went to she did like a seminar where she teaches you how to see people's tells. Some of the things she said, like, that they'll shift in their seat a lot. They'll shift away from you. They'll look something like when they're telling the truth and they're thinking, they look to the right. When they're telling the truth or when they're lying, they look down and to the left. And then one other thing was that they won't use accountability. So they won't say I. Like, I went to the strip club. They will not take accountability. So those are some tells if you want it.